First started East in Colts, but I think the choice was made up long before that. All my uncles played down at East. My dad actually met my mum in this clubhouse here, and he always played for East. So, you know, we grew up coming down to East on a weekend and just being around the club. So it was a pretty proud day when I got to join the Colts in '03. Yeah, I've obviously been on the move between the clubs in Australia and overseas, but you know, there's one thing that has always remained the same, and that's meeting my family down here on a Saturday afternoon to watch East play. My brother was a Premier Grade player just a few seasons ago, so you know, it's always been a really special space for us to come down on a Saturday afternoon. Dad's got his old East mates that he sits with and has a few goals up in the stands, and the kids are always running around up and down the Tigerland slide. Mum's chasing them around, and you know, all my schoolmates and mates from East are down here having a beer in the beer garden, so it's a pretty special spot. Yeah, look, I think each year that I came down and watched East play, I always wanted to be a part of the club again as a player. It's obviously a really special feeling you get to play for, you know, something that's where people elect to play. You know, that can get a little bit lost in professional sports sometimes, where it can get viewed as a job. But I think it's really important to connect back to the reasons why you started playing rugby in the first place, and you know, just being in an environment where guys pay their subs, they give the time commitment, they work it in around work, you know, and they show up on a Saturday and give it all. I think that's, you know, it's a really inspirational environment to be around. And I'd always wanted to make sure I finished my career off the right way, which was returning back to those roots and the reasons why you get started in the first place, which is, you know, just to have a game of footy on a weekend with your mates. Yeah, look, it's been unreal being back at the club for the last 2 games. You know, I wish it could have been earlier, but a little bit of injury held me back there. But yeah, it's been really special being back at the club, and you know, the home ground, the home crowd that we have at East each Saturday here is just amazing. And so to get that first game back in front of them was really good. And then we had a great win against Sunnybank on the weekend out there, which I think, I was trying to think back, I don't think I'd ever won a Premier Grade game at Sunnybank. You know, when I was coming through, they were the team to beat, and we'd often go out there and take 40 or 50 points. So it was really nice to have my first win out at Sunnybank as well, as part of the side. It's really important that in the next little period that we start to see guys that finish their professional careers come back and play 1 or 2 seasons with their club. I think there's lots of knowledge that older players can pass on to young guys. And it's not necessarily to come back in a leadership capacity, but it's certainly to come back and give leadership to young developing players. You know, and I'm hopeful that I can be part of the East final campaign and certainly do that as we try to move forward through the next couple of weeks. Every club in Brisbane puts down their calendar when they're playing brothers. It's a pretty special opposition to come up against, and as long as I've been a part of the club at East Brothers has always been a big game for the year, so you want to be a part of that, and you certainly want to be a part of it when it's down at Tigerland. So, you know, for that to be our Back to East Day this weekend, you know, I think there's going to be a huge home crowd here, and I know the form that we're bringing into the game, you know, we're expecting a good performance.